It is no doubt that effective keyword usage and optimization on your Amazon KDP book title, subtitle, and description is what you need to make your book rank organically and drive organic traffic and eventually make sales for you. If you're like some other people or most people who don't actually have money to spend in running ads, like you see here, you see sponsored ads, sponsored ads, sponsored ads. So if you're like most people who don't have money to run these sponsored ads, what you need to do is what to optimize your KDP book to rank just like this guy here who is ranking number on the first page and at the top of this first page in this keyword. So you want to be like this guy, you want to be like all these guys who are not spending money on ads but ranking here and also making sales for their book. But exactly how can you achieve that? Well, it's through what we know as Amazon KDP book optimization. So you need to optimize your KDP book for you to actually rank on this first page where the money is. Alright, so before I dive into the video of today, I have done a video before which covered how to get what profitable keywords for you to target. So you need to get keywords that you eventually will optimize. So for you to see that video, just click on this video that will pop up here, or click on the video in the description of this box of this video below. You will see that video and watch the video on how to generate keywords that you can optimize. And with that said, you're welcome to Digitrybe. This is the digital space for online entrepreneur where I teach people how to make money online. You can come here and watch videos on how to make money. Go out there, create your own and start making money for yourself. If this is your first time on visiting my channel, you can do well to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell icon so that when I drop valuable videos such as this one, you will be the first to know about it and also watch the video. And most importantly, do well to give me a thumbs up on this video and also tell me what you benefited from watching this video. Alright, with that said, let's go into the video of the day. So today I'll be showing you how to increase your KDP sales with organic traffic. Like I said, if you're like most people who don't have money to spend on advert, you need the organic traffic where the money is. And for you to do that, you need, first of all, you need what? In-depth keyword research. And like I've told you, I've already done a video which covered this one, in-depth keyword research. So this keyword research is where you're going to research on the keywords that you're going to use for this optimization. All right, so you need keywords. You don't just optimize without keywords. All right, so that is what you need. And at the end of this video, I'll be showing you how to generate subtitle for your book and also your book description. All right, so I'll be showing you all of that in this video, how to generate all of these things and also optimize your book. So how do you use keyword efficiently in your book title, subtitle, book cover, and what book description? So these are the places that you need to use your keywords, right? So you need to use it in your book title, your subtitle, your book covers, and your book description. So your book cover is your KDP cover, that's the Kindle version cover, the hardcover, and then the paperback cover. So those are your 3 book covers. So we are going to learn all of that in this video. And most importantly, I'm going to drop a prompt that you can use on ChatGPT to generate this subtitle and book description. Optimize the subtitle and book description. All right, so with that said, let's continue. So we've already covered keyword research, so I'm not going to cover that in this book again. So now we are going to see how to incorporate keywords naturally into your title, subtitle, description, and then on the 7 suggested places that Amazon suggests for us. All right, so mind you, okay, so I have here this. I am following a video I've already done before. This is like a series I'm teaching here. This I've already done a video before talking about stress management, where we did in-depth in-depth keyword research and gathered the 7 keywords that we'll be using to optimize our book. So do wait to watch that video before you jump into the video so that you don't get lost, right? So the keyword we got, or the niche we're writing our book for in this series, is what? Under the stress management. And this we are the keywords we got. I think we got this in the video. We also covered this, and we covered this one. And okay, so those are the ones we covered, and I think I added these ones later. All right, so if you watch that video, you'll be able to know how to add all of this in. I said here, you should optimize for long tail keywords. So that should be your target. See, this one here, this number 1 here is stress management. That is a short keyword, short form keyword. And if you notice, I gave a gap here. So this one is like the niche. These ones are the keywords we are targeting. All right, so that is why I gave that gap, so that we don't mix them. So now, without further ado, let's now dive into how to actually do this, all of these that we have said here. So this, see here, what we have here is, these are the keywords. So we want to use these keywords to get our title, our subtitle, and our book description. So we are going to use it to get our title, our subtitle. Then we are also going to incorporate them into our book description. So if you follow me step by step, you will see how I'm doing that, and you can also do it for yourself. So the first one is what? Our title. We are going to be making use of ChatGPT to make our work easier. AI has made a lot of things easier. That's why I said I'm going to give you some prompts for you to make this thing easier for yourself. Alright, so the subtitle here, for us to get subtitle, we need to go to Amazon. So remember, this is where you are selling. So, and people have already written books on stress management. So if you see here, this is stress management, right? So these are the books that are ranking on the first page. I'm not looking at this sponsored. I'm not looking at those ones. I'm looking at the non-sponsored books. So if you look at the non-sponsored book, what you need to do is to take your time to look at what their book title is. How is their book title like? Okay, so if you look at this one self, you see that this one says the solution to stress. This one says a mindfulness based stress. Okay, this one says what? The stress management workbook. So that is the title of this one. The title of every Amazon book is the word before the 2 columns. You can see here there is a column here, dot. So this word before this dot is your title. Everything else after the dot is your what? Subtitle. So you need to utilize these places very well. So let's go down. Comprehensive what? Stress management. Alright. So personal stress management from survivor to thriving. So these are what? These are all. This is personal stress management. This is the title. Then this is the subtitle, from survivor to thriving. That is the subtitle. So now, having looked at all of this, you can now begin to imagine what your own title should be. Remember, our this thing, niche is what? Stress management. So now let's now use this to find what our title will be. I've already done a title for this, but I want us to do it together, right? So that you will learn. That's the essence of this video. So now let's look at. So now let's go to ChatGPT and use ChatGPT to now get what we want, right? So let's come to ChatGPT. I'm going to just interact with ChatGPT. That's what you should do, right? So the first thing I will say, I will do hi. So now, once I've done hi, ChatGPT responds. So the next thing I want to do, I want to use all of this here. All of this here, I want to use it now to feed ChatGPT, to tell ChatGPT to generate a title for my book on stress management. So that's what we want to do now. I will say, please generate an Amazon KDP book title for me on the niche stress management using the keywords below. So pay attention to the prompts. I said using the keywords below, and I pasted the word all the keywords, right? So I pasted all the keywords. The reason for this is so that ChatGPT will know what you are looking for. So I'm just going to hit enter, and then let's see what ChatGPT gives to us. So now it says the Zen of stress management, comprehensive solution, relaxing techniques and resilience training workbook for managing anger and stress. You can see how interesting this is. You can see how interesting this is. It says what? The Zen of stress management. This is your title. It actually generated a title for us and what? A subtitle. Comprehensive what? Solutions, relaxation techniques, and resilience training workbook for managing anger and stress. Right? So that is what ChatGPT has generated for us. Now, if you come back to all of this, you can see here there's what? Stress management workbook. That's one. You can see a comprehensive stress solution. So it now begins to make sense to you. You have what? Comprehensive stress management. So if you come back here, you see this the Zen of stress management. So you now begin to put one or two together. You already have stress management, you have comprehensive stress management, and all of those words put together. So when you come to your own, what I can do is to copy this, just this. I'm not taking the subtitle for now, because I want to generate a better subtitle, right? So I'm just going to come down here. I'm going to put the Zen of I'm going to put the Zen of stress management. So that is what it generated for us, right, as our title. So but if I come here, I can see comprehensive stress management, right? Now I can decide to say, oh, instead of using that, let me come and take this, something like this. Also this one, personal stress management, that's another one. The stress management workbook, that's another one. The stress management for life. Now these are all things I can put together, right? I can take all of this and put them together, and then start thinking of what to do to generate something better, because the idea of you doing this is to generate something better than what is already existing. So let me just make this bigger. All right, so I have comprehensive stress management. So let's go back. We have what? Let's look at this one, stress management solution. I like this, so I'm just going to copy that and paste it here. So let me remove that, do this. So now I can look at this and say, all right, so I can see this. Just look at what I want to do here. I'll take this, the comprehensive stress. Just look at what I want to do now. The comprehensive stress management solution guide. Now this can be a title that I can come up with. This can be a title I can come up with. Now let's take the whole of this now as our title. I already have a title that I've come up with before when I was doing this research, but let's just take that. See, okay, so this was what I came up with earlier, the stress management solution guide, or the comprehensive stress management solution guide, right? So any of these two titles now can work for you. Now if you look at this, you've added your keyword in this, right? And also it's also in this. Now the next thing you want to do is to now work on your subtitle. So that is our title. So let me just use this as our title. Let me just use this one. Let me go back. So our title is gotten. Now the next one now is subtitle. So for the subtitle, I'm just going to show us the prompt you can use to generate the subtitle. So I have two ways of generating the subtitle. I'm going to show us the two ways you can use to generate your own subtitle. Alright, so if you look at these prompts here, this is for subtitle 1, this is the first method, and this is the second method. So I'm just going to leave here for some time so you can look at it. If you want to copy it down, if you want to pause the video to copy it, it's all your choice, whichever way works for you. Alright, so the first one here, I'm also going to read it as says, give me the best subtitle for this book. So the book, I'm going to put the title of the book here. Let the subtitle contain keywords that are searchable online, especially on Amazon and Google search engine. So this one, I am assuming I've not done my research on the keywords I want to target, and I want ChatGPT to give me the keywords that are searchable for my book, right? Now the second one here says, using the keywords above, generate an optimized Amazon KDP subtitle for my book titled, I'll put the title here. So you're just going to work with the two now and see what you're going to get. So the first one, I'm going to put the title here, title of our book, the stress management solution. So I'm going to copy the whole of this now and go back to ChatGPT, and then I'm going to hit enter. So if you look at this now, we have what the first one says, relaxation techniques, anger control, and resilience training for a balanced life. Mastering stress, enhancing resilience, and finding peace through proven strategy. Practical solution for stress relief, anger management, and building resilience. So if you look at this, these two, in fact, these three here are making more sense to me. This one says comprehensive workbook for relaxation, anger management, and stress relief. So these are other keywords you can target. Effective stress management techniques for lasting calm and emotional control. Practical solution for stress relief, anger management, and building resilience. So if you look at all of this, if I go back to my keyword, these keywords here, you can see there is what? Resilience. There is what? Anger and stress management. There's stress management workbook, right? There is what? Relaxation techniques. So if you come back to ChatGPT, you can see that all of those things appeared somehow inside all of these key subtitles that ChatGPT has given to us. You can see anger management here. You can see stress relief here. You can see workbook and relaxation here. So that is to tell you that ChatGPT is also looking at those keywords that are searchable. These are the keywords that we got initially when we are doing our research. So either you use that method or you copy the whole of this keyword and then paste it here. Press your shift key and press enter so that you can now put your prompt down. That's the second prompt. So I'm just going to copy the second prompt now. Okay, so this is the second prompt. I'm going to copy it, but before I copy it, let me just reduce this. So let me just copy my book title here. Now I'm going to paste it here now. So let's see and compare the two, which one we are going to have a better subtitle. Now this one says a comprehensive workbook for anger control, relaxation techniques, and resiliency training. Now it just generated one for us, right? So you can actually prompt it to generate more. Generate up to what? 3 subtitles. So let's see. So you can now see a comprehensive workbook for anger control, relaxation techniques, and resiliency training. The Zen approach to stress management, proven solution and techniques for lasting calm. So I'm not going to use this because this is like a title before the subtitle. Master stress and anger with comprehensive technique, resiliency training, and relaxation solution. So this is amazing. So I can take this and bring it to my subtitle. So let's look for subtitle. So this is our subtitle here. So as you can see, guys, what I'm doing here, I'm just showing you the methods I use in getting things done with ease. But mind you, I am not doing an in-depth research on this or due diligence to get this. I'm just showing you the method. So when you want to do your own, sit down and think things through. Don't just rush it. For instance, like this one I put here now, I will not just put this here. I will still think it through. Take this, look through the books on this first page and see what they have on their own subtitle, because what they have on their own subtitle, like these words they have here, is what is making them to rank. So I will look at it and say, okay, these things I have, is it what they have there, or should I do better? You get? So let me show you an example of what I did earlier. So you can see this is an example of the subtitle I got earlier when I actually sat down to do this before this video. I said a comprehensive workbook for anger and stress management, relaxation techniques, and resiliency training. So it's almost close to what we already have, but this was what I got earlier. So now you can see that we have optimized for our title and our subtitle. Now the third thing you need to do is now to optimize your book description. So for your book description, I'm also going to give you another prompt that you can use to generate something for your book description. So let's go to the prompt and see what we have there. Alright, so this is the book description prompt I promised I was going to give you guys earlier. So this is the book description prompt. So what I have here, I said please generate a powerful Amazon book description sales page for this book titled. I'll put my title here. So I'm just going to put the title here. Our book title. Begin with a compelling and captivating hook or opening sentence to immediately draw readers in. It should generate curiosity or intrigue about the book's content. Keep the description concise and to the point. Avoid overly long paragraphs or excessive details. Readers should be able to quickly grasp the essence of this book in the description. Also, include a call to action that will prompt readers to buy the book, because the essence of all of this is for them to buy the book, right? So I'm just going to copy this as it is. Now before I paste it here, I want to draw your attention to something. Guys, once you start working on a book, if you're working on a book on Amazon, let's say I open this page now to start working on my book description, title, and all of that, ensure you use that one prompt that you started with. Don't come tomorrow and then open a new prompt, because then you're going to be getting different results. But if you continue with one prompt, the AI is going to keep track of everything you've been doing from the beginning and give you the best results, right? So let's now paste this here and continue. Alright, so now you can now see what we got. Say, are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by stress? Do anger and anxiety control your life more than you would like to admit? The stress management solution guide is your ultimate toolkit for taking back control and finding serenity in a chaotic world. Now, if you look through this is clear and concise enough as a book description, but there was something I forgot to add to this prompt, so I'm going to add it now. So we're supposed to also tell it to include our keywords naturally in the book description. Sometimes it will include it, sometimes it does not include it. It's an AI. So all you need to do is to read through and see what it has done to know where and where to actually put those your keywords. So let's do this. Please include the following keywords below naturally in the book description. So this is supposed to be place the following keywords below naturally in the book description. Alright, so I'm just going to paste the keywords now. Alright, so I just added it wherever in the book description, wherever necessary. Alright, so let's just copy all of this now. So let's copy all of this now and then go back to our ChatGPT and then feed that information into ChatGPT and see what we will get. Alright, so at the end of it, we got this. Now I will not want to bore you with reading all of the information here, but I just want to point out some things that you can see that are like our keywords. You can see here stress management workbook is here. Our book titles are already here, which is another one. You can see anger and stress management techniques is here, right? So you can see stress management and resiliency training is another one, is there. Now if you see here, let's look for another one, design of stress management. So you can see that in the end it placed the keywords somehow naturally inside the description. This was another one, stress management and relaxation techniques guides. You can see how it naturally placed all those keywords. It does not necessarily need to put all of them. That is not the idea. The idea is to bring the keywords together and make the description words natural, unique for you. Now this is our call to action. It still contains our book and then stress management solution book. This is another keyword. So you can now copy this as your book description and paste it in your book description area. So now if you notice, we've now gotten our description. So we've optimized our book for our title, our subtitle. We've now optimized for our book description. Those are the three most important places you need to optimize for. Now the last place is now where you now put the KDP keywords, those 7 keywords. Of course, during our keyword research, we got all of these keywords. So these keywords now that you have here, that you've been putting inside your book title, your subtitle, and your description, is what you should not feed into that place where Amazon provides for you to put your keyword. I'm just going to show you there, but this is not the training for how to publish your book. It's just for you to get prepared, because these are the things you're going to use to publish your book. Like the way I write my book. When I write a book, first of all, I get my title, I get my subtitle, and then after writing the book, I get the book description. Once I finish getting the book description, I create the book cover. Then I put my title and my subtitle inside the book cover. Let me show you how I do it. I'll copy this and this. Let me just come down and paste it here. Let me remove this. I don't need this. This. Okay, so this is what I will now use to name the book cover. I'm going to show you now how I do it. So now I copy this again. I'll go to just a picture or something on my folder so that I'll show you what I do. All right, so let's assume this. I'm just assuming this is not my book cover. So let's assume this is my book cover I've already designed, and I have downloaded it from Canva because I use Canva to design. Then I'll just click on this here. It says images one. So I'll just click on it, right click to rename it. So I'll click on rename here. This is rename. I'll just click on it and then paste that my title and the subtitle. So this is how I'll keep the book cover. This is just what I'll keep the book cover to be, whether it's the hardcover, the Kindle version, or the paperback. That is what I will rename all of them. The only thing I will do, I will put 1, 2, and 3 for them at the end of the name. Right, so this is what I do. Then I will now use it to upload for during my publishing. Alright, so now you've gotten all of this. So the next thing I will show you before I round up this video, I hope you've been enjoying this video so far. You've been getting values from this teaching so far. If you've been getting values from this teaching, please do well to subscribe to this channel and also turn on your notification bell icon. And most importantly, I would love you to give me a thumbs up in this video and leave a comment in the comment section telling me what value you've gotten from this video, or if you have questions you want to ask, also do well to ask in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer all of your questions. All right, so now that you have gotten these 3 areas, let me just show you where you can now put these 7 keywords. These are the 7 keywords plus this, that is 8. But let's work with all of this now. If you come to your Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing area, this is where you publish your books on Kindle. So you want to click on what? Create. Once you click on create, wait for it to load. Then you should choose, depending on the book you're publishing, if it is Kindle version, paperback, or hardcover. So you choose any one of your choice and you click on what? Create. So I'm going to click on create paperback. So when you do that, you see your book title. This is where you put the book title. This is subtitle. Here it says optional, but please ensure you put your subtitle. If you must optimize your book, put your subtitle. Then the book description we talked about. This is where you paste your book description. Now those keywords that we copied, this is where you put the keywords. You see here that says keywords. All you just need to do is to come here, copy them one after the other. Just copy like this, paste it here, come back, copy, paste, come back, copy, paste. Now when you do it like this, just paste all of them in this. Don't leave anyone blank. In fact, what I do sometimes, if it can contain 2, for instance, now let's see if that place can contain, I look for the shortest one and see if I can put the 2. Now if you notice here, I've put 2 keywords here: stress management workbook and stress management. So I've added 2 keywords here. If this one can also contain 2, for instance, now stress relief, you can put stress relief here, and also the same thing with this one. But sometimes it does not enter, the whole word may not enter. For instance, let's say stress relief entered here. So this is what you do to now optimize the keywords area. Though it says here is optional, but if you want to sell your book on Amazon, if you must make sales on Amazon, you need to optimize your books for all of these keywords. I believe you've enjoyed this video so far. I believe this video has also taught you how to optimize your KDP book for more sales. If you've learned something from this video, please do well to subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell icon. Turn on your notification bell icon because I drop valuable videos that will help you make sales on Amazon KDP. And if you have any question, do drop it on my comment section. I will be glad to answer all of your questions. Till I come your way next time, remain blessed.